Hello students, in this video we will study about test of significance for difference of proportions of two samples. Whenever we have proportions for two samples, the expression for standard normal variate z is p1 minus p2 divided by square root of pq into 1 by n1 plus 1 by n2, where P1, P2 are the sample proportions in respect of an attribute corresponding to two large samples of size n1 and n2. P is the expression given by n1 P1 plus n2 P2 divided by n1 plus n2, and Q is equal to 1 minus P. So this standard normal variate will be used when proportions of two samples is given. Problem. In a city A, 20% of a random sample of 900 schoolboys had a certain slight physical defect. In another city B, 18.5% of a random sample of 1600 schoolboys had the same defect. Is the difference between the proportions is significant? So here we have two samples. We will list the properties. For the first sample, N1 equal to 900 and P1 equal to 20% or 0.2. For the second sample, N2 equal to 1600 and P2 equal to 18.5%, it is same as 0.185. We will make the hypothesis that the difference between the proportions is not significant. With this, we will proceed. Z equal to P1 minus P2 divided by square root of PQ into 1 by N1 plus 1 by N2. In that, we will calculate expression for P is equal to N1 plus N1 P1 plus N2 P2 divided by N1 plus N2. Substituting the values, we get P as 0.19. Therefore, Q equal to 0.81. Substituting in the expression for Z and simplifying, we will get Z as 0.9202, and it is less than critical values of Z at 1% level and 5% level. So the hypothesis that there is no significant difference between the proportions of two samples is accepted. The one more problem is, it is required to test whether the proportion of smokers among students is less than that among the lecturers. Among 60 randomly picked students, 2 were smokers, and among 17 randomly picked lecturers, 5 were smokers. What would be your conclusion? In the solution, we will take two samples. So N1 equal to 60 and P1 is 2 divided by 60, it is 1 by 30. N2 is 17 and P2 is 5 divided by 17. Since we have two proportions for two samples, we will calculate Z using the formula P1 minus P2 divided by square root of PQ into 1 by N1 plus 1 by N2, where P is N1 P1 plus N2 P2 divided by N1 plus N2. We get this as 1 by 11. So Q is equal to 1 minus P, it is 10 by 11. Substituting the values in Z, we will get this as minus 3.3. So taking the positive value, mod Z is equal to 3.3, and it is greater than critical values at both 1% level and 5% level. This implies that the required test is rejected. Thank you.